FAQ2. Where do I get persons with disability? Shanti Raghavan, founder Enable India, in conversation with Sanjeev Sukumaran, head of talent acquisition in an MNC.
So companies ask us, okay, I'm ready for hiring persons with disability, but now where do I get them? So what would you like to tell them?
I think it's in continuation with what we just spoke. So as a company, we strongly believe in planning, organizing, having a program, making sure that everybody is equipped with what we need to do. But like I said, a leap of faith also works at times, and it has worked exceptionally well for us. And I think what we did initially was we reached out to Enable India, and they helped us with the initial recruitment of staff.
I remember when we met and did even a job fair.
Absolutely, right? And it took all of us by surprise with the amount of commitment that each of these individuals give to the organization. The shelf life of these individuals are far greater than any other able-bodied people. Having said that, we also have then on continued a relationship with Enable India and also have networked through sites that actually bring these differently able people together, right? So using internet, using blogs, etc. But we've also made a conscious effort to reach out to our vendors, our hiring partners, and have instructed them to come back to us with people with disabilities also, and not to restrict their profiles reaching us. So these are some of the internal aspects that we have taken care of. Having said that, employee referrals, right?
Wow. So I mean, you've already hired people with disability. They will do referrals who are similar to them.
Absolutely, right? So, and we have been very, very successful with the employee referral scheme.
Super. You've made our job easier. We don't need to keep doing more work.
Absolutely.
Perfect. In fact, actually, the other thing that we have done, I mean, this building the pipeline, I think that also works really well, right? Where you collaborate with NGOs, and build the pipeline so that they can actually come into your company. So this is like pre-employment training, I
Absolutely,
would say,
and that's helped us because it's reduced the turnaround time for people to actually be trained and to be taken on board, right? We don't believe in having a bench, but pre-employment training has really considerably helped us. Because some of the functions across verticals in a business still remain the same. It could be usage of a system, communication, the know-how of how databases and products work. So that's not going to change. But that pre-employment part of it takes care of this exceptionally well, and that's helped us actually recruit people in a shorter period of time.
And in fact, with better planning, right? We already had your forecast, your hiring forecast, and then we collaborated and did the training.
That helps us a lot.
So I think these kind of methods, I think
will definitely help, right? Will definitely help.
In fact, I think the other thing also would be maybe, see, a lot of companies want graduates, and there are not many disabled who have done, graduation. And so, in fact, if companies reach out and help for scholarships or help people to get their graduation, or take diploma holders and then allow them to get their graduation. I think those are the kind of very
and those are
positive
things,
policies.
Those are things that we are working towards now. So the questions are, do we really require graduates or postgraduates to do the kind of work that we're doing? Because most of the work that's been done in Bangalore or India are broken down into a zillion pieces, right? So these are pieces of work that can be done by a trained individual. What education gives you is a fundamental knowledge, and that can be done by a employment training if it is neatly framed, and if the organization in which these employees are going to be employed can also help in these training to construct the training modules. I think that helps really, really well. And I think that needs to be worked upon as we progress, because we need to come with innovative ways to bring in employees who would continue to perform.
Absolutely. I mean, what companies have been doing, not about disability, they've gone to 2-tier cities. They've found so many different ways, taken housewives, part-time folks, so many things like that, right? So I think this is one more step in that right direction. That's all.
I think it builds loyalty, and loyalty is always spoken about by the employees to the employer. I think it works both ways, right? The organization also has to be loyal to the employees, and that is where we are going through.
So I think these work really well, and I think to the folks out there, if they can reach out to Enable India, because we work with so many organizations around India. So if somebody is in Jharkhand and the company is in Jharkhand and they need a local NGO there, we can always give that information. I also would suggest people to go to the CII website and get this book, a values route to business success. There are pages there which also talk of other organizations who work for disability and for employment of persons with disability. So I think all this will make it work finally.
Absolutely, and I don't think the relationship with Enable India is to only get on board people,
Yeah.
because I think what I've personally seen is it's also about continuously helping these individuals perform in the company.
Absolutely.
And that has really helped us immensely to recruit more and more people
Yeah,
with disabilities.
absolutely. The role models then pave the way for more in the
Absolutely.
future. Great.